Hello, I'm Matthew from Ludovox, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Jack and the Magical Beanstalk. This is a game for 2 to 5 players, ages 7 and up, and it plays for around 20 minutes. This is an agility dexterity game. You're going to build a beanstalk to reach the giant's castle, and if you reach the giant's castle, and along the way you may get some treasure, and you want to get the most treasure cards because they have sacks of gold, and you want to get the most gold at the end of the game. So the way the game plays is that we have a deck of 7 cards because this is what we are going to play at every round of the game, and then an axe token, which I'm going to explain later, and finally treasure clouds. And this is going to allow you to draw treasure cards as well during the ascension of the beanstalk. So all the rest, what you can see here, the dice, the cylinders and the castle, they are in the pool, and we are going to build the stalk from that. So like this kind of building. So the way the game plays is that we have a hand of 3 cards. We are going to look at them and then play one and reveal them simultaneously. So a card is built with 3 parts. The first one is the initiative. So here I have an initiative of 1. It's the best in the game, the quickest. And this is going to mean I'm going to probably play first. Then 1 or 2 here is the number of dice I'm going to roll. I may want to roll fewer dice if I think other people are going to make it to the castle, but sometimes I want to roll a lot of dice because I want to get the powers of the dice. And finally, I have a special power. So I'm not going to explain those because they are in the expert version of the game. You can play the expert version of the game with adults or older kids. So it's kind of a more advanced version. So everyone is going to select a card and play it simultaneously. So everyone would play this, for example. So I'm the first one because I get 1, and then 3 would go, 4, and then 7. So I get to play first. I get to select my dice. So either 1 or 2. I want to play 2 dice. I'm going to roll them, and according to the results, I'm going to be able to perform a certain number of actions. So first off, we've got the plus a die. If you get this, you may want to take another die and roll it again. If you roll it again, you have to apply its symbol and place it on the stalk. So it can be good, but it can be bad as well. You've got the giant's eyes. If they go by a pair, you're going to remove all non-giant eyes from your dice pool, and then you're going to place them on the stalk. You also have the trunk or stalk or cylinder. If you place this, you're going to place the cylinder, place your die on top of it, and then move on to applying another die. And same goes with the last side of the die, the gold pouch. If you get these sacks of gold, you're going to place one of your cloud treasure tokens on the stalk, and then place your die on top of it. If it still holds off, if it doesn't fall, you get a treasure card, which are victory points. If it falls, you get nothing, and everything is returned to their owners or the pool. So that's basically how the one turn of the game plays. Then another player would go, etc., etc. When everyone has played, everyone goes back to 3 cards. So you draw a card, and then everyone programs a new action, etc. So now, if you cannot place a cylinder, and you should place one, you will be able to place the giant's castle, and you place it on top. And if you manage, if you succeed in doing that, you get a treasure. You reach the giant's castle. Then you debuild, you go down the stalk, and you're going to debuild it. And for every single one of your clouds, you get another additional treasure card. But the other ones with treasure clouds would not get anything. That's the problem. But if the tower falls, if the stalk falls for any reason that is not that, people get things. But except for the person who has made the mistake. Like, for example, I'm building the tower, I make it fall because this stalk is quite fragile. Everyone has like 2 of these tokens in play on the stalk. Everyone gets 2 treasure cards. That's basically how it goes. To prevent people from going up to the castle, you have the axe token. Once per game, you can spend your axe token to throw the axe prior to rolling your dice. So you're going to be able to cut everything off, and everything that falls, falls, and no one gets anything from it. We're going to play a total of 7 rounds maximum, so 7 cards. But the game can end sooner. If the treasure stack is empty, the game ends, you count your victory points, so what's on the bottom of the cards, you add them up, you have a score, and the biggest score wins. So you can play with an advanced version of this to enhance the programming skills that you're going to have to use. And you're simply going to have powers on the cards. And basically, it changes the game because you're going to have more interaction between players. It's going to be a bit meaner, but basically the game flow doesn't change. That's it for Jack and the Magical Beanstalk. So bye-bye, and see you on Ludovox.